Hey, SAGITTARIUS. This is Debbie. Welcome to my channel and welcome back. So that's Sag energy. Well, let me tell you, they're going through it. The masculines are going through shit right now. They're actually, they are and they aren't. Okay. So they are having realization, right? Like I said, they've been through it. They've gone through it. It was the eye of the storm, the calm, right? And then another one's going to hit. The other one that's going to hit is going to be a dark night of the soul. And trust me, I just had that. So, dark night of the soul. What is dark night of the soul? If you don't know what that is a tower moment, a major tower moment where everything crumbles and breaks down, right? But it is to heal. It's you healing. It's you doing that deep inner wound healing, right? However, I'm going to tell you this right now. Until the masculines are being pushed, right? All masculines are being pushed forward, okay? They're being put on their purpose, right? That's why they've had that last tower moment. That's why things are being taken out of their life, like this, right? They make the wrong choice. I'm telling you, if they're making the wrong choices, things are taken like that, okay? That's facts. So, and the same thing with you. You make the wrong choice, they're going to wake you up pretty damn quick, and you ain't going to like it. Especially if you're on your purpose and doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're doing the healing, and you think about even making... Look, tell me. I'll tell you, I know. I don't question shit anymore. And whenever I do question shit, they wake me up, my ass up real quick. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And yes, I do practice what I preach. So I do the inner healing. Yes, I have isolated myself. Yes, I am doing my mission. I'm doing my channel right. Yes, I'm helping others out. Okay, I've been helping recovering addicts. Yes, I'm working in counseling. Yes, I've done all this. Okay. Do I have all the programs yet? No, I don't. But I will. Being part of mission is your job. The community is the New Earth community. So it's being with, the reason why it's important to be with the community, it's like-minded people, okay? Because soulmates aren't going to understand a damn thing you're going through. They're going to think you're fucking crazy, okay? They aren't going to understand it. They cannot relate, right? Look, soulmates are great, right? You will never have a soulmate. You have karmic relationships, but not soulmates. They're karmic relationship with a soulmate. That's what it is. They have their own soulmate. You are not theirs. That's what you have to understand. Okay. So the couples that you see, right, that fell in love, you know, everything is so wonderful. They never had a horrible time, never argued, all this love. They've been together forever, right? And just this loving, right? Those are soulmates, which are beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, right? The thing is, soulmates, that's it. That's all you have, okay? The twin flame, till you do your purpose in your lifetime, your soul's going to come back. You're going to repeat it. Trust that. That's why we've been around so long. That's why we have so much knowledge, because of our past lives. And some things, which I don't know if you guys get this or not, or understand, we have to heal from our past lives that they didn't heal. So some things you face, right, you don't even understand why you're facing it, but it's something that you have to heal, and you're triggered, right? I'm not triggered anymore. Dude, what normally would trigger me doesn't trigger me. It actually makes me dig in my heels. So I know that I've been doing the work, okay? It used to trigger me. I'd be like, all right, I get all teary-eyed, and I'm like, okay, whatever, and then go figure out what the hell do I need to do. Now it's like, no. Mm-mm. No, no, no. It is your turn. It is your turn. It is your turn to get. No, 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 no. It's your turn. Um, see, mirroring. Okay, so they're gonna hit another. I wouldn't say wall. It's not a wall. They're not hitting a wall. They're still in that Eight of Swords energy. Like they're starting to get a little clarity. Okay, right? Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is you're bound, right? There's a blindfold around you. Okay, you have all the knowledge around you, but you can't see past yourself. You know it, right? But you don't want to believe it or admit it. That's where they're at. That's exactly where they're at right now. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's where they're at. That's where they're at. They're in their knowing. They don't want to admit it or accept it because it hurts, right? Right? It makes them have to do something. It makes them have to face it, okay? It makes them have to face and realize, I'm stuck where I'm at, because that's where they're at. They are stuck. They are stuck, complacent and stuck, and will not move forward in their life at all until they get completely away and do everything we had to do. Pull away from all that negativity. It's holding them back. And trust me, they'll suck them back in because they like them that way. Because they like them that way. And I'll tell you why they like them that way. Just like what happened to me. Right? They prefer you that way because they can control you. And as long as you don't heal. This is what these situations are. They're karmic situations for you to learn and learn from. Okay? They don't want you to get better because when you get better, they know you'll leave. And that is where they are. That's where your masculines are. That's what they're dealing with. They're gonna keep pulling them back, right? Because of their own insecurities and issues, right? But you know, I can tell them this. I can tell my masculine all this. I could read the whole situation over there and tell them all, but it just makes you look like a pot stirrer versus just telling the truth. And actually, you can only handle so much at a time, right? You can only bite off so much to digest it without getting overwhelmed and just wanting to say, oh my God, I just don't want to deal. That happens a lot too. Trust that. Trust that. We get that way too. All right. Because sometimes it's just easier to deal with something you know how to handle, right? You know how to handle this. You know how to pacify. You know how to make it livable. Just exist, right? Right? That's what I asked. I asked, are you ready to stop just existing and ready to live? That's what I want to know of you guys too. Are you ready to actually live your life and get everything you want? Everything you want. Or you just want to exist? Right? Okay? Trust that we affect each other. You affect them, they affect you. Okay? If you want to actually live your life, let me know. I can tell you what's blocking you. I can tell you. I can tell you what's going on. You're not going to like it, but I can tell you. All right. Can I have where the Sagittarius is in the connection for divine masculine? Where the divine masculine is in the connection for communication has been askew also, by the way. Not like it was with Mercury retrograde, but there is a lot. Because the throat chakra, my throat chakra has been closing up. So there's a lot that they want to say, but they don't know how to say it. So messages at the end, there hasn't been that many. But what they are saying is vital. So it's like they're choking on their words, right? Okay. Can I have where the divine masculine is for the divine feminine and the connection for Sagittarius? One card at a time, please. Thank you. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. Don't try to get it to fit. It doesn't fit, right? It wasn't meant for you. Remember, it is a collective. Okay? Right? Hold up here. What did I say? Look at this. Look at this. You already have King of Pentacles. Which King of Pentacles is they're getting grounded, right? Three of Swords. Three of Swords is what? Heartbreak, right? Yep, they're hurting. Okay. And I have Sagittarius one card at a time, please, for the divine masculine. And then the connection for the divine feminine. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you.
card, please? Okay, yep. Can you clarify the King of Pentacles for me, please? Sometimes only portion of it will resonate with you, and that's okay. Right? Thank you. Ace, or 9 of Wands. Okay, hold up. Why are we... Hold on a minute here. These should not be... Some of these got put back in here reversed, and they should not be reversed. They should all be... Give me a second. Yeah, they got shuffled. I just want to do this real quick, because if it comes out reversed, I'll keep it reversed, and I'll give you the reversal meaning of it. But I want to make sure that it was all shuffled correctly. Yep. Wow, you know I just shuffled wrong. Okay. If that card, I can't remember what it was, but if that card is meant to come out, it'll come back out. So no worries there. We just want to make sure that these are all upright. And because if we get a reversal, we want it to be a true reversal and not because of my wonky shuffling, right? Okay. All right. Okay, can you please clarify the 9 of Wands for me, please? Good God. I tell you, they're emotional today. I'm telling you, if I get the King of Cups, I'm going to giggle, because I've been getting that in almost all my readings. 9 of Wands, please. Maybe. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify that. Thank you. And the Devil. Please clarify the Devil. Ooh, we got 2. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And connecting energy, please. See where you guys connect up with. Good gravy. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. So we have the Hangman. So that's retrospect, right? Perspective. We've got movement a little bit here. We've got heartache, new beginning. We have the obsession and addictions, and we do have the 8 of Pentacles, which is on you guys, is connecting energy, meaning you are doing the hard work. So you are working on yourself, okay? Way to go. Okay. And that means they are too. Okay. King of Pentacles, right? So they want to be this grounded King of Pentacles, right? This is the energy they're trying to achieve. Okay. Now, is it the Emperor? No, it's not. The Emperor is the highest one, right? That's when they're in their full power. Okay. The Emperor is over all the kings. Okay. So the King of Pentacles, right? They're grounded, right? They got their pentacles going, right? They're stable, right? So they're trying to get stable and grounded and be able to provide everything for you, okay? Because that's what masculines think they need to do. They think they need to give you the house, the home, the car, the money, all that stuff, right? Because that's what the tradition is, right? No. All they need to do is give you their unconditional love. That's it. That's it. That's it. They also are learning, right? Oh, shit. Okay, so it's clarified. I'm going to tell you what's clarified, but hold on. So they're learning because it's clarified by the Emperor, which is the full power of all the kings, okay? So they are stepping into their full power is what's going on. They're realizing, right, that the 10 of Pentacles is what they've had, right? The house, the home, the family, all that stuff. They realize, right, wait, I've had that, but that isn't my fulfillment.
Okay? It's like you can have $1 billion, right, and be unhappy as fuck if you don't have your full fulfillment. If you don't follow your true passion, desires, right, and the love. That's what we are supposed to do. We're supposed to follow our happiness and our passion. That's what twin flames are all about. They're following their passion, right? Not to settle for some mundane job, right? Where you go clock in, clock out, right? That's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to follow our passions, right? Everything else will come together once you truly follow your passion. Give into all of it, okay? That's when you're going to see things come together. It may not look like it is, right? It may not look like it is, but it's the death of the ego. That is what they're going through, the death of the ego, not the night of the soul. That's what they're going through. So they already had that tower moment. Then there was the eye of the storm. Now it's the death of the ego. Death of the ego is the death of the ego. That's the heartbreak. Okay. That's the heartbreak right now. Okay. So they're hurting because they want to be with you, right? And they feel everything's connected. They feel like things are affecting it, okay? They're realizing, right, that nothing means it. They just keep saying nothing. Nothing. Okay. It's nothing without you. It's nothing without you, right? They're fighting it. Oh yeah, they're fucking fighting it. They're fighting it hard. They're fighting it hard, right? Because it's hard work. This is a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, okay? It takes a lot of work. It's a lot to do. Once you do it, because that's their choice. That's the masculines get a choice, right? They're actually flipping the script a little bit. I don't know if you've heard that, but they're flipping the script yet. Masculines get a choice. They can choose mundane complacency, right? It's all right. Or they can choose bliss, right? It's like, look, it's clarified by the Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning, right? They're hurting because they want this new passionate beginning with you, and they feel like, they just don't feel like it's like right there within reach, and every time they get to it, they get pulled back. That's what's going on, okay? It's like I explained to you, right? It's like the ice cream, right? So you have chocolate ice cream, right? It's good. It's yummy, it's creamy, it's rich, milk chocolate, right? It's delicious, it's great, right? It's okay. You kind of get used to it, right? It's all right. You know, you can love it. You can love it. It's all right. However, one day you're introduced to this chocolate ice cream that has truffles in it, right? Truffles, and it's just decadent, okay? It's so decadent and so sweet. I mean, it's worse. It's more than death by chocolate, right? It's got that chocolate truffle in it. It's got a little bit of, I don't know, my favorite is like sea salt caramel, but it's a very decadent chocolate, like just a little bit of it. And it's like, oh my God, I want that. That is fucking amazing, right? I love that. However, a little bit goes a long way, right? A little bit goes a long way. So it's like a little too much and a little too intense. So you pull back, right? And you go back to what you know. This is okay, right? It can satisfy me. It's all right, right? But it's not this. And then they'll go back to this. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. Oh my God, I want more of this. Why can't I have this all the time? Then it's too much, right? And then go back, right? And then they can get a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and then they go back over here and they're like, I really don't want that. That is really not that's really not appetizing. This, I want all the glory. I want everything right here, right? So they have to build up a tolerance for it. That's how the connection is. That's how the connection is. It's super fucking intense, right? You can only do so much, and then they go back, right? And then they can do a little bit more, then they go back. And then it's like so fucking intense. I'm like, oh my God, I have got to take a break, right? And then during this time frame, as this is happening, right, they are triggering you to heal. Okay?
And as you're healing, they heal. And then this is not going to be as appealing, and they're not going to want this, and they're going to go towards their full fulfillment. That's the best way I can explain it. That's the best way I can explain it, right? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is, that Eight of Wands is behind you guys, right? It's forward movement, it's messages, right? To the Ace of Wands. So they're going forward. They're going for it. Is it the Ten of Wands where they're at the completion? They can't handle it anymore. They're going to drop all the burdens. No, it's not. But they're getting there. They want it. They're going forward. It's momentum. This is momentum to that Ace of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands. So there is movement, Sag. There's movement. Okay. It's clarified by the Eight of Wands, which is also behind the angel, as you can see. It is knowledge and wisdom from above. So they're getting messages from above, right? They're getting messages from above. It also means communication is coming in. Okay. So look for communication. It's also swift movement. Okay. Are they going to listen to it? That's the thing. Are they going to listen to it, or are they going to be stuck? That's the thing, okay? Because they want the new stable beginning with you. They want a new stable beginning with you. They do. Aces are about new beginnings, right? New beginning. We're the beginning of a cycle, right? We're at quarter moon right now. I think it's a quarter moon. And they're in their hangman, right? Hangman is a new perspective, right? They're being enlightened, right? That's why they're hanging upside down. They're getting a new perspective on the connection, okay? What holds them back? What is their biggest thing that holds them back? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the third party, right? It's not the baby mamas. It's not the advice, because they can push all that aside, right? They can learn how to fucking deal with that and take that chance, okay? This right here. This right here is what their major fear is. What holds them back is their addictions. Their addictions. Addictions and obsessions, and you're one of them. Just so you know, you're one of their addictions, just as you are theirs. They are yours, I mean. Okay? So, how do we help them? Right? You get a handle on your addictions, right? Because they follow, right? They follow, okay? They follow. And understand, right? A lot of them go to the addictions just as you have. You know, you might not be a literal substance, but there's still addictions, right? Go to that to escape, okay? And not deal with healing, okay? So that's probably what they're battling that. It's a battle. I'm telling you right now, it's a battle. It's a battle. I mean, serious battle. Okay. So they have their knowing that their addictions is what's holding them back, right? What they don't understand is you don't give a fuck, right? You'll accept them the way they are. They just don't want to be like that with you anymore. Okay. They want to have, they don't want the karmic cycles to keep going. They want it to be right this time. I want to come in and do it right. I want to come in and do it right, right? Because they're afraid they're going to be left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Fives are about changes too. Remember that. Fives are changes. We had 2 fives. Fives are about change, okay? So they know they need to change their cycle, right, to move forward in life, but they're afraid of being left out in the cold. They're afraid of being left out in the cold by you and everybody else, okay? Right? Fear. Fear holds them back. However, we do have the connecting energy of the Eight of Pentacles, which means you are doing hard work, right? And they're doing work. They're working hard too. They're working hard on the connection, and you're working hard on the connection. It may be all behind the scenes, and you don't see it, right? And they don't see it because it's being done from above. This is the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant. This is the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine is connecting with their higher self, and Divine is working with them to get them on the right track. Okay? So, is this what you want to hear? Do you want to hear? I know what you want to hear. Oh, it's all going to be beautiful and wonderful, and next week you're going to be together and all that stuff. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works, okay? You know you have to do the work. You know you need to do your purpose. You need to find what you're supposed to do, right? Figure it out. Figure out your gift, right? We can help you, right? Join the community, Be part of it. Collaborate. That's what you're supposed to do. Be with like-mindeds. And remember, like attracts like. Like attracts like. Okay? So remember, okay, this is something you have to keep in mind. As they heal and get better, okay? This is what happens in karmic relationships. Happened to me. Happened to me twice, okay? As they see you getting better, they do not want you to get better because they know once you get better in that karmic cycle, and I'm talking about the third parties too, on your masculine side, once you get better, they know you'll leave. They don't like that. They have their own serious issues that they deal with, right? Their own insecurities, because like attracts like. That's why they were attracted to each other. That's why I was attracted to those, because we had issues, okay? We had issues, okay? You will always be pulled and drawn and attracted to your twin flame, regardless of where you are. So don't think that, okay? Regardless of where you are, there's always going to be that pull. We are opposites. We do follow each other, right? We do mirror. We do mirror, right? We both have to balance out our masculine, feminine, our emotion, logic, right? To get our polarity, okay? But remember, we're opposites. So we aren't going to all like the same thing. There's going to be some things you're going to have in common. But there are going to be opposites, right? Because we are that polarity, okay? There's a lot you will have in common, but there's a lot you're going to have that's different that the other person will interest the other person into. So you'll have more variety, I guess, right? So if one is more spontaneous, one's going to be more spontaneous than the other, so to speak, okay? One is going to be, I can go off of mine, okay? Like when we first met, right? I liked my inside more than my outside. He appreciates his outside and didn't like his inside at all. At all, right? Things like that. Things like that. That part of opposites, but then we're also in, right now we're in a true mirror. So, fair warning, we're in a true mirror. Whatever you do, they will do. So, keep that in mind. 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 It depends on how your connection is and how far along you progress in it. I know what he does. He may not know everything, but I know what he does. I can feel every one of his fucking emotions. Every one. Anxiety, pain, anger, happiness, ecstasy. I feel it all. I feel it all. Whether I'm with him or not, I feel it. If it's running high. If it's running high. Now, I just have to think about him and I can connect and pick up on his energy. Just like I, with you guys, right? I can just connect with the energy, okay? With him, I'm always connected to him. I have to block that out. I don't know about you guys, but I have to block it out. Anyway, feminine messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine from Sagittarius. What would they say to them at this very moment in time? What would they say? I told you, there isn't a lot that they're saying. Something about the throat chakra. You need to do some kundalini and align those, align your chakras. Take what, and I know I've said this already, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I mean, don't try to make everything fit, right? If this triggers you at all, well, then you got work. Then you got work, okay? You got work. You don't like what you're hearing, well, you got work, okay? Anything else? Okay. So, Ace of Swords, you are my truth, right? Right? You are the truth. They know it. They know it, okay? Another Ace of Wands. What do we have? You are my light. Ace of Wands. Light and passion, okay? Six of Swords. This is movement. This is movement. I'm coming. I'm sorry it's taking so long. And trust me, I'm coming. So they are coming, okay? 5 of Cups, I have trust issues, right? Just don't take on their issues, okay? Don't take on their issues as your own, right? You know where you are. You know you're trustworthy, right? You know what you have plans on doing, right? Okay? Ace of Wands, we have it twice. Because of you, I get out of bed every morning, okay? You motivate them. 2 of Swords, I have commitment issues. Okay, this one's an interesting one. 2 of Swords is also indecision, okay? I'm going to throw this in your face. When they're indecisive, it's because you're indecisive. They're having commitment issues. What can't you commit to? What aren't you committing to? When you commit, right? When you fully commit and stay consistent, everything is going to fall together, right? Everything will fall together. Sorry, my shoulder's a little sore. I like seatbelt got slammed into it today. So, sorry. 3 of Cups. There is someone else, but I choose you. Well, most of us have that third party situation. Unless you're in full union, there's some sort of third party. And it doesn't have to be a person. Like I said, job, time, money, race, religion, age, distance, culture, baby mama, baby daddy, family, children, whatever, drugs, whatever they put in front of you that blocks the connection, that's a third party. That's a third party. So, 3 of Swords. And what do we have? 3 of Swords in there. I love it when they match up. I'm sorry I hurt you. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. I'm trying to balance myself out. So they're trying to figure it out, right? And bam. What did I say from the get-go? 9 of Swords. Fear holds me back. Hello. Fear itself. That's what people don't understand, right? And I had to do this. I had to face my fear. You just have to do it. You just have to jump. You just have to go for it, right? That is part of the Sagittarius energy. I do know this person, okay? You guys are like on the edge, and you're going to do it. And if you don't get that little shove to do it, to jump forward, to go for it, you won't do it. So what do you need? What push do you need for you to go for all your wants and desires? Because until you commit to yourself, to your healing, to filling your cup, to your purpose, focus on you. That's what you guys got to get. When you focus on you, right, and do your thing, that's when everything will fall together. Now, I'm going to tell you. I focus on me, but I also know that they affect me. And when it seriously affects me, you bet your butt I go up there and I tell them, you cut your shit. Don't really say cut your shit, but that's kind of how it was today. Because I'm on my purpose, I'm doing my thing, right? Right? I know it's all about patience, right? But when other people start to come in and influence, it's like, look, I'm here to push you forward in life. That is my purpose. That is my job, is to push you forward in life. Okay? And his job is to push me forward, right? But when other people come in and influence it, it puts us in stagnation and slows it down. Right? I can move forward. That's the problem. I move forward doesn't mean I'm moving on with somebody else, but I can move forward, but I'm still pulled back. You still get pulled back. You still get pulled back. Right? You still get pulled, and they feel like you're moving on. That's the thing. They get this fucking fear when you really start to stand your ground, okay? And you focus on yourself, and you're breaking the codependent cycle, and you don't drop everything like you used to, okay? You're not doing, okay, so there's times you do act stupid and crazy, and it's that, that obsession that you go through, right? That longing, that need, it's not necessarily, it's not even you, it's this driving you to it, and you're like, why the fuck are you acting like a nut? Stop it, right? You have to break that shit. You have to break that shit, because it doesn't help you, and it sure in the fuck doesn't help them, okay? When you break those cycles, right, and you get away from the codependency shit, Okay, codependency means there's two, right? They're codependent on you, you're codependent on them, right? Right now they're in toxic codependency. That's what, no, they're in toxic situations right now. They're trying to break free from the toxicity of their life, right? Okay, they're used to it. They don't realize how toxic it is. That's the problem. I think they're trying to start to realize that how toxic it is, right? But like I said, it's something they're used to. This over here is intense. It's intense, right? And it scares the shit out of them. The thought of getting everything they want in their life, it scares them. What now? What now, right? If I go towards it, right, I give up all this shit that's holding me back, right? Who am I going to blame? Right? Who am I going to blame if it doesn't work out? Well, fuck that. There's nobody to blame, okay? It's called life. It's called taking a chance in life. 9 out of 10 times you will fail. 9 out of 10 times you will fail. 9 out of 10 businesses fail, okay? It's that one time. All it takes is your success. We all didn't learn how to walk in one fucking day. We all didn't learn how to stand in one day. Sit up, crawl. Hell no. It took time. We had to keep trying. That's what I'm trying to fucking tell you guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep trying. Face your fear. If they have fear, you have fear. Face your fear. Stand your ground. Know your worth. Do it with love and compassion, though. Love and compassion, okay? Love and compassion, because they got enough drama already. They don't need more. Right? Peace out. See you next time.